Hey there! Do you know that we are made for community? We are made for each other, and you cannot succeed on your own. You need the help of other people. I'm Dr. Kenford Nedd, and I'm a doctor who specializes in the medical aspect of stress and how it impacts your body and how you can use stress management techniques to advance your life. And one of the things I want to emphasize today is that yes, you were made for community. We were made for each other. Sometimes we like to be alone. I like to be alone, and I'm sure a lot of times you do. But there's a poem. Listen to this. I find it interesting. I praise the Frenchman. His remark was shrewd. How sweet, how passing sweet is solitude. But grant me still a friend in my retreat, whom I may whisper, solitude is sweet. No man is an island, you see. We're all meant to be together. No man stands alone. Each man's joy is joy to me. Each man's grief is my own. We need one another. So I shall defend each man as my brother and each man as my friend. You cannot reach your potential on your own. That's my point. We are made for each other. There's a part in your brain that has to do with empathy with each other. And did you know that if, for example, you are eating something that you really enjoy, let's say you really enjoy, let me be healthy now, orange, for example. Did you know that as you eat that, a part of your brain, the frontal lobe, will light up? And if somebody else was eating that orange and they were really enjoying it like you were, your brain would light up. It's as if we are able to sort of communicate our brains together. So I want you to use that power, use that property that we have as human beings. We are a community of people, and don't you think that you can make it on your own and live a long and happy life by just getting success on your own? No wonder many studies show that if you really want to live long, the people who do are people who enjoy their families. They enjoy friends. They take time out to enjoy life with other people. And I know I'm talking to people who want to be particularly successful because I have a success academy and I teach people about success. And I want to emphasize that if you want to really be successful, you have to be like a live wire, and a live wire never dies. Why? As the saying goes, because it has connections. So I want you to have a lot of connections. And as who was it? Do you remember the millionaire? Many years ago, Andrew Carnegie, he said, I will pay more for the ability to get along with people than for any other single skills. You see, it is really important for us to get a hold of this concept so that it becomes a part of our lives, that we enjoy ourselves with other people because we're social beings. Now, there's a study that shows that stress, when you're under stress, the number one thing that will help us is sort of an association, the love and the attention that is shared between people. A group of teachers who are having a really hard time, and in many cities, in many countries, teachers are very stressed because they're dedicated and they don't get the right support. But if among themselves they create a strong friendship, you find that the stress level drops. And another quick study, let me tell you about about it. This is interesting. Hang on here with me. Now, a monkey, a chimp, was put in a cage, and they took the level of cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and it was nice and normal. And then they put a snake, boa constrictor, in the cage with the chimp, and guess what? When they measured the cortisol, it was sky high. And so they took another chimp and put in with the first chimp. And when they measured the cortisol again, the cortisol dropped. In other words, the stress dropped when the first chimp had a companion. So we have a built-in sort of response to each other. When we relate with love, our stress level goes down. What's my point? My point is to ask you to develop sort of social mastermind. Maybe every Friday or every other Friday, you can collect people that are sort of like you, people, family, friends, and have a dinner, get together, laugh and talk, and don't just think that you can make your way to the top alone. Show me who you hang out with, so be careful. Show me who you hang out with, and I'm going to show you how successful you will be. So my last point here is really to emphasize this, that we need each other, and don't let your friends choose you. You choose the people you hang out with. You've got to take that initiative and choose carefully, okay? And I will pay more for the ability to get along with people. And Thomas Edison, he said, Edison over 1,000 inventions. And someone asked him, what was he most proud of? And he said, I am most proud of the fact that I was able to get along with people. I was able to work with a group. So make sure that you have your goals, but also nourish your spirit and nourish your social environment. I hope this is helpful. If you want more, click the link below. I'm Dr. Ken Nedd.